better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, Kyle Freeland. One of the keys for Freeland's going to be that straight changeup. That's his bread and butter. Not an overpowering guy. He's more of a guy that's a pitch to contact. He'll make you put the ball in play. He needs the straight changeup. You'll know early he needs to keep that pitch count down. Not an overpowering pitcher.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take it. Turn, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Hilliard is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting second.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
J.D. Davis the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. As it's grounded sharply to first. Throw in time and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, was he super good in this last one. A complete game shutout. A true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, Raimel.
Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward. Game 1 of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
In previous duels with deGrom, he's 1 for 4. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Black. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Trevor Story steps in now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Nothing doing in the Colorado first. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Line drive base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Pops this one up. Story is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That is it.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
In now, James McCann, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McCann hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Alonso, base runner at first with one out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Tapia. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. A swing and a ball into the corner that hooks foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Second and third here, one man out. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Scooped up. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
Batting 8, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So now to the plate, Jacob DeGrom. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And look out. Oh, that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Next to stand in is Francisco Lindor. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. From the stretch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Up top, it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Something's clearly out of sorts with his delivery right now. Just walked the guy, and that pitch wasn't even within sniffing distance of the zone. Really fighting himself right now.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Now the 2-1. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
right fielder, number 30.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. Fly ball right down the line in left. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. It's show track time as that ball went a long way off the bat, and you see the numbers right there. More than 500 feet on that home run. Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. To the plate now, James McCann, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Tapia, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the bottom of the second. The Mets lead it 9-0. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. DeGrom. He's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he takes a called strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he's called out trying to stretch two bases into three.
Perfect execution of the relay play right there to nab the runner at third. He got a little greedy. He probably should have pumped the brakes at second base and shut it down, but nice job on the relay play to make them pay.
Into the box, Colton Welker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no play.
Two balls and a strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Still 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Still 1-2. Welker trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Francisco Lindor waits on deck. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First pitch of the AB on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Elias Diaz the next to hit. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Elias Diaz.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julian
Into the
Fernandez.
box now is the Colorado pitcher, Julian Fernandez. Now here's the first offering. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 1 out, nobody on. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So now to the plate, Raimel Tapia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And it's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. McCann corrals it, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mets out in front, 9-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Now here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Michael Conforto. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hilliard comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hampson is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Rockies, the second baseman, number 1.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Next, it'll be Charlie Blackmon. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now to the plate, Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 pitch. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 9-0.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Dominic Smith.
Dominic Smith.
And now the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. The pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Robert Stevenson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Stevenson. The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Standing in now, James McCann. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 pitch. Gets a swinging strike. Stevenson, a former Cincinnati Red, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
The 1-2. Grounded to third. And that's the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kevin Pillar is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field.
On the run is Tapia.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob deGrom.
Digging in will be Jacob deGrom, grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. deGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. In there, 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Denver. It's the Mets 10 and the Rockies nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
For the Rockies.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Josh Fuentes. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
And that misses, ball one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
So next to hit is Sam Hilliard. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing.
The windup and the 0-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Three and one to the Rockies left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Now batting, third baseman, Colton Welker.
At the plate, Colton Welker. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Welker, a 22-year-old. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
plate now, Elias Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Into the box, Raimel Tapia,
the center fielder,
as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the 2nd ball. The 2-1 home. Fly ball out to straightaway left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top 10-3. Tyler Kinley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Kinley.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, J.D. Davis, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. Popped up. Story waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. Out in front of it, strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead this one 11-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Number 1.
First delivery to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those 6-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution, bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra balls after this.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Yanked hard but foul to the right. He grounded out last time up. And he fouls this one off. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
And now in the box, Josh Fuentes. He flew out in his last AB. First offering. Fastball well outside. Four runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
Woo-wee. baby. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Mets 11 and the Rockies 4. Scott Oberg comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Scott Oberg.
Ready now is James McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him. Hit back up the middle, scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so they're giving it another look and may decide to challenge the call on the field. Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mets have decided to challenge.
So here's one last
flag.
look at it. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call, and I just don't see it there. I'd be really surprised if the challenge works out for them in this one.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game.
Out at first base.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom, singled last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Luis Guillorme gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Number 13, Luis Guillorme.
He's set and the pitch. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it, though, 11-4. Robert Gesellman is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Robert Gesellman.
Last half of the 7th here, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Sam Hilliard.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon.
He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Welker.
At the plate, Colton Welker, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
The catcher, number 35, Elias Diaz.
At the plate now, Elias Diaz. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Sliced hard on the ground. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Rival Tapia.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Smith will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Mets 11 and the Rockies 6. Daniel Bard is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 52.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now here's the first offering. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Now batting, number 6.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the AB on its way.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Blackman is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now into the box, J.D. Davis. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Swing and a liner. Tapia able to track it down for the third out. Down in order go the Mets, and it's still an 11-6 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
Into the box, Charlie Blackman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Josh Fuentes. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Sam Hilliard. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. Fuentes at second with 2 down. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We've played 8 full. Mets out in front, 11-7. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So now into the box is Michael Conforto. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 2. Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Estevez, 28 years old. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now another 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Pete Alonso will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and two now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Now the 1-0. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happened. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Kevin Pillar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next, here is Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's the Mets 12 and the Rockies 7. Jerry's Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Colton Welker.
And the pitch. This ball's in the air now out to right field. Conforto is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth.
Number 35, Elias Diaz.
Ready to take his axe again. Elias Diaz lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Familia, a right-hander standing 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Liner towards second. Down to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
C.J. Cron will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Now the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Mets have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 12-7 the final score in this ball game. The New York Mets scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Jacob deGrom wins his 3rd of the season. Kyle Freeland allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.